Start streaming. Okay, so I think I'm live now. I'm gonna leave. I think I'm live. I don't actually know. Okay, I think we're live now. Okay, I can hear myself. That's a good sign. Um, so it is a black screen right now. I gotta send out the stream to some people, make sure it's like actually working, get everything all set up first. But we will start this because this is a thing I've wanted to do. I'm not gonna talk yet. Actually, I'll explain stuff in a bit. I don't want to start talking when nobody's here because nobody's gonna hear what I have to say. Um, we're gonna pump out the YouTube link just about everywhere and hope that people join it. That would be cool. Send it. I don't know. I'm just going down the list of places of people who might be interested in this kind of idea. Zero concurrent viewers. Okay, that's not a good sign. I don't think that's true though. I think there's people here. Right? There's got to be at least one. Yeah, it says 5 now. I don't know. YouTube just lies to me for no reason sometimes. But the gas LED, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tweet out the stream link. Okay, so far the gasoline is all that's in my chat right now. So that's good. Okay, new gasoline record dropped. Don't April Fool me like that, bro. I know you're actually just lying for no reason, but I'll go check. You know what? I will bite the bait just because it would be funny if it was real. I'm gonna open Pointer Crate. I'm gonna see if I have a new record on my thing, even though I don't. But it would be funny if I did. Even though I don't. But we're gonna go check anyway. Just because, I don't know. Yep, the gasoline is no public notes on this record. Still pending. Okay, my record for the gasoline has not been accepted yet. There's 2 new... Okay, well, if there's 2 new records, I guess that means that they are actually accepting them. So maybe mine will get accepted or denied eventually. Maybe they'll at least see it. But you guys are saying there's new records, so I'll go check, and I'm expecting to see one of your names, or else. Nope. None of your names are here. You should click on the first of the 2. I'm going to make sure that my audio is muted, just because I don't trust you guys. So I'm going to make sure this is not going to end up on my stream, because I don't trust you guys. Oh, it's just moving forward. Okay. Well, I guess, bro. That's an interesting level choice to submit for the gasoline. Like, why would they submit this? It's not even the gasoline. Why would they submit a fake record? You know what I'm saying? It's not like anyone else has ever done that. Well, alright, there's people here, so let's just get started. This should work. Okay, it works. Nice. Good. Okay, good start. Everything works, I think. So... Wait, what do I sound like if my mic is turned down to here? I gotta figure that out. Is it, like, stupidly quiet? I'm waiting for it to come through on the other side. But... Oh. I mean, I could get away with that. It's not that bad. There's just, like, a lot of background noise right now, and I don't feel like constantly muting and unmuting every 5 seconds, so I'd rather just, like, have my mic turned down and pray that it's, like, quiet enough that it doesn't pick it up. Yes, Torg is I don't know why you're so amused by that, but yes, Torg is a level that I've beaten. So yeah, basically, we're just gonna do this, because, I don't know, felt like it. I don't really have a plan for this. Here, wait, I'm just gonna hide the thing on OBS real quick, so that I can, pull up YouTube. I'm also going to unpin the tab. I had the tab pinned because I didn't want to close it by accident. And I'm still scared of that. But here, let me just set stuff up real quick. Because what I might do is just have it, like, have the stream showing my Google, and then we can just go in and, like, watch back all the levels. Just because, like, I don't know. It might take too long. I don't know. Because what? If each of these levels is, like, on average, let's say 2 minutes, and there's what? There's, like, 32 of them, because we're including Atomic's levels, then, I don't know. That's not that long, actually. I could probably get away with that. But we'll just see how it goes. Okay, we'll just run with it however it may be. But I am gonna... put it back on the screen now because I'm dropping frames, I'm dropping viewers. Everybody hates me because I'm not actually doing the thing that I said I was gonna do. So, okay, let's begin, I guess. So, I'm just gonna go down in order. I rebeat castling. Okay, that seems like an April Fool's, but here, wait, I'll check Discord because you're probably, like, freaking out about it or something. If it's real, which it's not, but it's probably not. Yep, there's no new messages in any server. Yeah. See, I knew it. I knew you were fooling around. I have my fooling energy at top levels because I will not be doing any fooling today. So, I'm good at detecting who's doing all the fooling because I've channeled it out of myself so I can see it around me inside of everyone else. Anyway, I've already been live for like 10 minutes and I haven't done anything. So let's do something before all of my viewers abandon me again. Alright. Accu, I guess. Should I just watch my videos? I think I could just watch my videos, honestly. Other than, like, the ones I haven't uploaded yet, because I don't feel like setting all that up on stream. So, this is a level, I guess. I don't know. This is my first Extreme Demon. I'm probably going to be biased towards it, because I spent 21,000 attempts on it, and I was playing on mobile, and, you know, obviously gonna be an interesting thing, right? I mean, from what I remember, like, the pre-drop was, like, the most annoying part of just grinding it from zero, just because back then I was, like, really, really bad at it. I think I put that in the description, actually. Yeah, the drop is fun, and the pre-drop and end it, yeah, sounds about right. That wave right there, actually. Look at that. That wave, like, not this one, but this second one, these two mini-wave clicks, like, when I was playing on mobile, I literally just couldn't figure it out. Like, I don't know why, I just could not get past this wave. I couldn't, like, it couldn't happen. Also, I'll turn the music on. I don't know why I muted it. Like, I just could not do this wave. F tier in Prime 2023. Yeah, sounds about right. I probably would have, but I don't know. I don't think it was that bad. That's loud. I don't want it to be that loud. I want to be louder than it. Stop. Don't look at my recommended. It's just gonna be a bunch of trash, bro. Like, what? If you're looking over there and you're seeing stuff, that's your fault, because of course my YouTube recommended is gonna be messed up. I have, like, the stupidest interests ever. But those green orbs, too. Those green orbs were, like, my arch nemesis back in 2023 when I was first going for this. I don't know why. I just couldn't pass these clicks consistently at all. Like, I was just incapable of doing that. This ship I died at, like, 6 times. I actually have, I think I put it in the description, yeah, the full list of every drop death. Because this was before I had geodes, so every time I died at the drop, I had to go into my notes app and write down where I died. And that got really annoying. That definitely took away from the experience, but that's obviously not an actual flaw with the level. But I guess I died at the ship gap 20 times? That's kind of absurd. 44 times 20, this is 44. This is the only thing that's at 44. That's kind of ridiculous. I didn't think I died there that much. But then again, I underestimate the amount of times I died. Like, 71 times 5, I don't remember that at all. I remember dying there once as a new best, and I'm pretty sure I died there another time the day that I beat the level. I don't remember any of the other 3. Like, I just played this level so much. Like, even rewatching this video, man, it was all just luck. Like, it wasn't all luck. Like, I was trying my best at the time, but, like, I don't know, dude. A lot of this was just clicking and praying and magic, and that wave, actually, was the worst. This wave, like, out of all the parts in this level that you can just kind of click and pray and survive, this, you can't. Like, yeah, 58 times 16. Like, I just couldn't pass this wave. Like, I hated this wave so much. This part's, like, I don't know, it is what it is. It's kind of just like a free break until this wave, which, once again, at the time was really hard, but nowadays not as bad. Wait, I forgot about that. I forgot I was, like, that close to dying in the, oh my, what is that? I told you it was just clicking randomly and getting lucky, bro. Look, you clicked there really, like, that's actually just a miracle. Like, how is that not just a death at 70? Another one on the pile of 4. Like, I don't know. That's surprising that I survived that. And then, yeah, this ended, like, starting, like, after, like, this UFO. Like, this part's really awkward. I don't know. But that's just kind of known. Like, there's only so much I can say about this level, because it's so popular that, like, everybody just kind of has the same general complaints. Everybody really knows what's good and what's not. But I also don't know why I paused there. I don't know. Like, I remember very vividly the moment I beat this level and I just paused there. And I don't know why I did that. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's unrelated to the tier list completely. But I just don't remember why I chose to pause. Like, that does not make any sense. Why did I do that? But, yeah, there you go. There's Accu, first Extreme Demon. 600 views for some reason. I don't know. I guess people like this level. All right, so I'm kind of leaning towards B tier. I know the enjoyment in the description's a 4 out of 100, and we were talking about, oh, in 2023 I would have given it F tier, but like looking back on it, it's not that bad. It's got obviously a couple glaring issues that everyone seems to agree on, but like for the most part, I really don't think it's that bad of a level, but I am super biased, but I don't know. I'm biased in both directions because I beat it on mobile, but I also beat it as my first extreme. So I'm biased in both directions, therefore it cancels out. Therefore my opinion is objective fact. So we're just going to put this in the B tier. Alright, first one down, and how long have I been live? Like 5,000 years? I don't know. I'm going to open up the troll level video first because I don't trust that I'm not like accidentally doxing myself or something, and I don't want to leave it on the stream. Let's find out how long I've been live, because I don't actually know that information. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, I can't spend that much time on every level, but, you know, it was my first Extreme Demon. Of course it's going to get the most love. Now, troll level, man, I hate to say it, even though I've beaten this level like 6 times or whatever, but I feel like my opinions have kind of changed a little bit since I first beat this, because, like, this pre-drop is so boring. Like, there's nothing, like... This is, first of all, the only part of the level that I actually consider, like, memory-based, because, like, if we skip ahead to, like, here, like, it's just random blocks floating everywhere, but, like, for the most part, I feel like you can kind of tell where you're supposed to go, like, I don't know. Once I learned the pre-drop, I basically had the whole level learned, but this pre-drop is so consistent that, like, you just do it every attempt, but the problem is that there's these choke points that are coming up that never get consistent. This dash orb that you have to hit on the other side of this block, then immediately jump again, and hit this green orb, not as early as possible, because it is possible to hit your head on the block you jumped off of. I don't know why it's possible. I've only done it a handful of times, but you can die there, and sometimes you also buffer it, and you just hit the side of this block for some reason, and then you just barely survive up there, and then it's, like, really easy again. So, you're basically just sitting through, like, 20 seconds of pre-drop, and then there's like 3 hard inputs all in a row, so it just gets really boring from the beginning, especially because the only other minorly difficult clicks in the pre-drop are the first 2, so you're just kind of sitting there like watching a cutscene, and then like 2 impossible clicks, and then, I don't know, this drop is kind of fun. I do like it, but I don't know. This wave click, for some reason, I always let go too early. I don't know why. No matter how much I force myself to release as late as possible, I'm always super early here. It's like one of my more common deaths. I think I even listed it in the description, like saying like, yeah, choke point. Oh, I guess I didn't put it in the list of choke points at the time, but I don't know. And then, I don't know. I'm just biased because I've gotten so much better at this level from rebeating it so many times, but like there's just nothing going on. And then this part, like, I don't know why I've found problems with it recently, but sometimes you hit this blue orb too early, and you hit the block that's right above the blue pad here. You can just die to that, and that gets kind of annoying, but I don't know. Other than that, everything's, like, free until this wave click, which, once again, I'm doing too early, because all the wave clicks in this level are structured so that you always die by going too early. And then, I don't know, there's this part, this is a part that was made, I guess. There's not much to say. And then another wave gap that I went too early, like, you're noticing the pattern, bro? Like, it's just the same thing over and over, except it just, like, randomly, like, I don't know, becomes something more difficult. And then that green orb that I started clicking super late instinctively, because sometimes you land on, like, the big block over here, and then you just miss the jump, and then you just die for no reason. How did I survive? Wait, what? Why am I all the way down there? I almost, like, missed the block. Okay. Yeah, I haven't rewatched this completion in a while, so I didn't know that that happened, but I guess you can do that. I don't know. And then the way I did this part was weird, so I've seen people jump off of this block right here and then land in the teleport portal, but the way I learned it, you fall into the ship, and then you just rest on the bottom of this block, and then start holding right there, because then you hit the mini portal, and then you do this release. I don't know how I survived that either, but I guess I survived that too. I don't know. I do remember seeing that, and then And this last robot is kind of the same case, where there's like a billion different ways to do it, and like, I found all of them so inconsistent that I literally decided on the fly. Like, I was at this ship, and I had just figured out the method you could do where you go, like, above here and hit this pink dash orb. Because before that, I used to do it by jumping higher here, landing on this block on top of this pink pad, and then jumping down. But I literally decided mid-attempt that I was going to do it the other way because I did not trust myself to survive the method. And I guess it was a good choice because I beat the level with 0 last robot deaths. So, yeah, I was pretty excited. Okay, I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I mean, I want to give it a high rating. It's just that I spent that whole time reviewing it saying there was a bunch of bad stuff. So I'm, like, leaning towards, like, D tier, honestly. Like, the fact that I've complained that much, I might have to give it, like, a really low rating, which is kind of insane to see from me. But, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know, man. I can't hold past feelings as a modern tier list. And also, for those wondering, most of the thumbnails down here aren't mine. I feel like it's pretty obvious to see which ones are and aren't mine, but there are some levels that I've made thumbnails for that I haven't actually uploaded yet, but I did put those thumbnails on the tier list. But there are a handful. I think it's pretty easy to tell which ones were not made by me. And then I also used different thumbnails for the Apocalyptic Trilogy because I uploaded that as one video, and that was the best way I could think of to do it. But I don't know. I don't want to overthink this. I'm just going to put this in D tier because that's what I said at first, and then we're just going to move on. Niwa, this is, man. I don't know if okay, I might have to stop here. This might be the level that I have to stop just going through and doing everything. Because, like, I've been talking way too much. Like, yeah, no, it took me, like, 10 minutes to get through Troll level. I don't know if I can afford to just, like, run through this and just, like, do it the same way I've been doing. Because, like, I don't know. Also, because my voice is getting kind of, like, I'm not tired, but, like, I just don't feel like talking that much, you know, which is kind of rare for me, that I don't feel like just talking about nothing forever, but, like, just going through this level and just being like, oh, yeah, this click sucks, and this click sucks, and this click, like, I don't want to do all that. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man, but this level's, like, weird, because overall, I'm just gonna view it as an overall perspective that, like, it's just alright. It's just, like, I don't know. I really didn't enjoy it. I still don't really enjoy it, but I have rebeaten it multiple times completely on accident, just because of how much playing on low refresh rate completely debilitated me from being good at anything ever. But this level has its fair share of choke points and bugs and random stuff that can just kill you for no reason, but I don't know. I don't really think it's that good, but I think a lot of my hatred for it is bias from either being on low refresh rate or just stuff that happened because, like I just 2.2, I guess? I don't know. I'm trying to think of other excuses for why this level was so bad, because I want to defend the team behind. I feel bad, you know? Like, everybody just hates on this. I know very few people that have enjoyed this level. Oh, yeah, nice react. I forgot that was my reaction. That was like an actual jump scare. I forgot I used to sound like that. Yeah, that was a fun reaction. I don't know. It's alright. It's not the worst. I'll just put it with Accu, I guess, because it feels like all the same stuff I said about Accu I said about Niwa. I just did it more concisely because I don't want to waste too much time. But we'll just slam it down in B tier. They can be best buddies together, and we'll just move on. Zettabyte. Man. Oh, yeah, I'm at the reaction. Yeah, no, we gotta go back a little bit. We gotta review the level, not the reaction. I should do a reaction tier list, bro. That would be cool. Like, since it's like April Fool's or whatever, I could have just, like, ranked them based on the reactions rather than the level quality and then, like, confused everybody. But I'm not that slick. I didn't think of something like that in time. Because I do know that it is April 1st. This is a completely serious... This is just the most convenient day for me to be doing this. And I was just like, you know what? Screw it. We'll just do it anyway, even though it's April Fool's. But yeah, there's nothing interesting about this pre-drop, by the way. So there's literally nothing to say. this part, I don't know. I was biased towards it. I feel like you would just randomly die. And then this wave is, like, the hardest part. And then, like, there's just, like, nothing hard for, like, a while. Like, I don't remember there being anything difficult literally until the Dash Orb wave, which is here. Like, you get through all that gameplay, and then you have, like, the most awkward, like, Dash Orb clicks ever that, like, I would just die to these all the time for no reason, because Dash Orbs and Wave are already not good, and then the way this part's structured, it's just, like, so, it just felt so out of my control. And then, I don't know, that ship transition, too, you just randomly die. Like, there's so many parts in this level where it's just, like, a game mode for, like, 3 clicks, and then you just die, like, and there's just no control over it. And then also, I'm playing on the LDM. It's the most noticeable in this robot out of the entire level that I beat this on the LDM. Not even because I had issues running it, but I straight up got like a headache from playing the level in full detail. Alright, yeah, I paused on a great frame, yeah, like mid-transition where the level just looks like this for some reason. I guess it's because, like, the new background is coming in. But, yeah, no, there's also a lot of missing details from this background, because LDM, because, I don't know. But, yeah, playing on 60, I guess, of course, I'm going to be able to run stuff, but, like, whatever. And then this robot, this is a 2.2 thing. This isn't a problem with the level, but you can clip the edge of the slope right here that's right next to the blue portal and just fly into the spike and just die, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think it only happened to me once from Zero, but it might have been twice. I don't remember. There's also a bug with this auto ending sequence where you can just miss this size portal and just go into it mini. I don't even know if you can survive. I don't think you can, but if you can, it's absurdly hard, and obviously I wasn't going to be able to react to it from Zero, but I don't think it ever happened to me from Zero, at least as far as I remember. And also, these spikes kill you. I found that out the hard way when I died at 86. I died to this one because I clicked this Dash Orb a little too early. So that was a fun thing to find out, like, 30 minutes before I beat the level, but whatever. And then, yeah. I beat Zettabyte. Okay, what are we thinking? I don't know. Like, I didn't say a single good... Man, it's so disappointing. I didn't say a single good... I'm just gonna... Okay, no more overthinking it. Go. Next level. Where is my chat, by the way? Why is there nobody saying anything right now? The last message in my chat is Arctic Lights 80%. You know, just because of that, I'm gonna go check on the gasoline again. Okay, we're gonna go see if my record's been accepted on the gasoline. And that's why everyone's not in my chat. Nope, all quiet on happening front. But I don't know, it is what it is. I wanted to wait until a time where, like, a lot of people would be available, but I guess it is what it is. There's only so much I can do. Alright, anyway, Allegiance time. I just want to quickly... Man, bro was so quiet. Get to the level! Nobody cares! I just want to watch the... Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I was just whining about nothing during the completion, and then I, like, muted it with the song. So, this level's another level my views have changed on, because, like, I swear I'm gonna stop doing this after this point in the video, but, like, all of this stuff I beat on 60, so my opinions have changed so much since then, because a lot of the problems I had with the majority of these levels were just because I was trying to play, like, ship-based levels on low refresh rate, which is, like, impossible to do. I will say, this ball timing is unforgivable. I'm pretty sure it's either a frame perfect or a 2-frame on 60, which at the time, doing this as a new hardest, that's not a fun thing to have to do after, like, a cutscene of a pre-drop. But this wave click also kind of sucks. But I do think this wave is really fun, other than that first click. Even the coin is kind of awkward, but I think it's fine, personally. This drop part, I don't know. I'll always be biased towards it, just because, like, hearing this song for the first time, like, a billion years ago when this level, like, not when it first came out, but, like, not long after. Like, I was still pretty young. I wasn't really playing the game seriously at the time. Like, I knew basically nothing about this game. That 72 click, okay. I want to do what I did with ACU, where I'm like, oh yeah, I went for this level because this, and it was whatever, and all these memories, and, like, this wave click is unexcusable. Because the limited vision follows your player, but since you're a mini-wave, you move up so fast that you basically just have to guess. I literally died to this 5 times from 0, and I was, like, losing my mind. I was like, I can't pass it, I can't pass it, I can't pass it. And then, the one time I passed it, I got 96. And then, in the completion, as you can see, I did it perfectly. Like, not even just doing the click and surviving, but, like, I am perfectly, like, in between these platforms here. And then, this straight fly, once again, I would have complained about it, but I was on 60, so it's not as big of a problem. This pink orb is, like, the hardest click ever. I don't know how I never died here once from 0. Because even though this looks like I'm super close to dying, this is basically just how you survive this click. Like, you don't really get a much better looking click than that, because it's so hard. I don't know how I never died there from 0. Like, it's an actual miracle. This swing copter is actually really fun. I used to hate swing copter a lot back then. That transition kind of sucks because it's blind, but I also only died to it like once from 0, I think. And then yeah, that's Allegiance. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's just put it in D. You know what? This is too. We can't have everything all put together. Okay. There's too many levels that are, you know what? There you go. Now they're not touching anymore. I don't care. Arbitrary list. Next up is crowd control. Okay. Alright, you know what. Yeah, another intro thing. At least YouTube put the chapters on it this time so that all the people who don't care can just, like, skip forward. Honestly, this level, I don't know. This level's so, I thought it was good when I beat it, but, like, as time goes on, it's just so nothing to me. I don't know. I don't really... It's not bad. It has its moments, I guess, but, like... I don't know. I feel like I'm copying from, like, the Nepesta tier list video, but, like, I just don't really feel anything watching this level anymore. Like, there's just nothing, like... I don't know. It was the first extreme I beat on 240, and I beat it in, like, 5 seconds. I don't even remember learning or practicing the level on 60 at all, and I picked it up on 240, I was like, oh yeah, let's play this, just because I don't know what else to do as my next extreme, and then I literally beat it. Like, my raw footage for this level is like 15 minutes long. Like, I just don't remember anything about my experience with it at all, because I beat it in like 5 seconds. Although, I do know there's that key up there, so there's this part here, that this black orb I used to buffer, because I thought it was easier to do it that way. And I didn't know that you got a coin for doing that. So, you just, I don't know. There's the other coin at the ending. You have to get this upside down portal, and then you go up there and you get the coin. So, maybe I'll go back and rebeat it to get that coin, just because, as of today, this is one of 2 levels I've beaten that I don't have all the coins on. So, maybe one day I'll get bored enough to go back and fix that, but... That hasn't happened yet, because that coin is really awkward, but... I don't know. Overall, it's just, like, nothing. Like, I think this is gonna be our first C tier, honestly, because, like... I don't know. I don't find anything that interesting about it anymore. And plus, crowd control, right? It's going in C tier, you know? A lot of people I've seen that make tier lists, the chat is begging them to put the level B times 20 in the B tier, and they don't seem to pick up on the fact that they want it in B tier because the level name is just a bunch of Bs, but... Crowd control is 2 Cs, and it's also just C tier anyway, so we'll just put it in C tier. I don't know. Luckily, I haven't beaten B times 20, so I don't have to fall to that mistake. Alright, Ion, here we go. So, this level's interesting. This is the other level that I've beaten that I don't have all the coins on. I actually got none of the coins, because when I was learning it, I didn't even know there were coins, and then by the time I found out that there were some, I already had like 96 twice or something. This video is also one of 2 videos to get over 1,000 views, which is kind of insane. I don't know why that happened, but it did. I don't know. This level's, like, pretty good, I think. It's gonna kind of fall in the same boat as what I said about ACU, where, like, it's ACU, except without the experience, you know? Because, like, ACU was whatever with some good parts, some bad parts, but I rounded it up to a B tier, and I just didn't know what else to say because I was too biased. My messages will not go on my other YouTube profile, Chinese spyware. What? Wait. What do you mean Chinese spyware? Are you sure I should unmute you with that name? I mean, I can go check. I don't even remember doing that in the first place, but that sounds like a username that if I unmute it, I'm gonna get my stream key leaked or something. How do I even do that? Wait, it's in like YouTube Studio or something, I think. There's like an option to fix that. Wait, where is it? Is it in community? No. Analytics? Help. I'm so bad at streaming. I don't know how to unmute people. I don't know, like... It's not in live. Dude, help. Someone help me figure this out. I don't know how to... Isn't it? I swear it's in community. But I can't find it in the community. Is it settings? Wait, there's a settings. It's probably in settings. Community moderation. User management. Yeah, this seems like the type of place where I would find... Okay. But there's nobody in here named Chinese spyware. I don't see you. There's a list of people in here that are muted from my chat, but they're all, like, bots. Like, they're all random bots that have come in over the year. I don't see Chinese spyware. I mean, I see a Kunakun. That's basically the same thing, but I would assume that's not who you are. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's on my... Because if you're saying they're not going through, I don't think that's a thing on my end. I think, like, if I had them muted, they would go through, and it's just that nobody else would be able to see them. If they're not going through, I think that's a different thing. But anyway, back to the thing, because I got distracted from my own stream trying to fix this issue, which... How long have I been live? Like, oh, only 40 minutes. Okay, we're making decent time. 40 minutes in, and we're, like, not even a quarter of the way through. Yeah, I definitely gotta pump these out faster. Ion, right, yeah, there's, like, not really anything that's all that interesting about it, I guess. It's just kind of alright, kind of boring. It has its moments. I don't know, we're just gonna round it up to a B tier, like I did with ACU, because that's what I said I was gonna do. Cataclysm. Okay, so this is the one. I'm gonna have to watch through this whole video. So, we're gonna be on this video for the next 3 levels. So that'll be fun. Okay, yeah, here we go. Cataclysm. There we go. We made it. I don't know. I don't know what to... Dude, my brain's, like, fried already. I don't know why. I'm, like, tired, but... You know what? I'm gonna... Okay. My brain is too... I need to go back to the thing. I don't know why this is happening to me, but I feel the need to go back and just double-check the thing. Because the thing is, it wasn't saying, like, the user tag. It was just saying, like, the username. Like, it doesn't say, like... I don't know how else to describe it, but, like, it doesn't say, like, the actual, like, handle of the channel. It just says, like, the name of the channel. So, I don't know if that would tell me it or not. I don't know. I'm not advanced enough of a streamer to figure that out. But whatever. You have another account anyway. That's the only way you got to me. So I'm gonna put this whole thing behind, I guess, and then we'll just move on to Cataclysm. I don't know, man. What do I say about Cataclysm? I'm just gonna, like, I hate to be that guy doing the same thing for every level, but, like, I don't know, I just rounded up to a B tier. Because, like, it's alright, and my experience was kind of boring, but, like, it's not the worst level ever. Some parts of it are kind of fun. Most of it's just okay, which, in my head, rounds it up to be a B tier. But I don't know. I feel like I need to do some kind of, like, criteria system where I'm just, like, going through and, like, song decoration gameplay or whatever. And then, I don't know. But, yeah, we gotta skip through because I put them in order so that I could just use the whole song for the levels. But the problem with that is that I have to skip over here to get to Aftermath. So, yeah, here's Aftermath. Aftermath! Man. I hope I don't have too many viewers when I say this one, but, like, this beginning is kind of alright. This ship is fun, but at the time it was way too hard for me, and I got really stuck at it. This UFO is also kind of awkward, but it is what it is. And then, honestly, everything from this point forward is actually, like, really enjoyable. Like, I'm probably biased just because I fluked it. Well, not fluked it, but, like, I barely died at all in the second half. I never died at this blue orb microclick that everyone seems to hate, but I don't know, since I was so consistent at the second half and I found it so easy, I honestly found the gameplay to be, like, really fun. So, and then the ending where it just, like, randomly switches between mirrored and not mirrored, which I guess could be worse. I don't know. The other Apocalyptic Trilogy levels use the mirror portal, like, barely. So, and then, yeah, there's Aftermath. So, Aftermath, that's with an A. You know what? What if I just arrange the whole... Actually, no. I'm not going to arrange the whole thing by this letter they start with, even though it's A, B, and C. But, yeah. Bloodbath is not going in B tier. I will tell you that much. Where is it? It's over here. This one. Dude, there's nothing in my chat other than, like, wait, 4-1. So, is the whole Chinese spyware thing just a fake account? Wait. Dude, I'm so gullible. That's gotta be the solution to this problem. I just spent, like, 5 minutes hunting for an account that doesn't exist. Well, cool. I've been fooled, I guess. That's what I get for not doing any fooling myself, is I have been fooled. But... and then we're genuinely bringing up the username from 2021. I don't know what else would have to do with me and a red flower other than my username in, like, 2021, but it is what it is. Man, good times, bro. Back when I did my first ever live stream, and then I, like, logged into my thing, and then everyone thought I, like, doxed myself or whatever. That was an interesting moment, but it is what it is. Nobody remembers it, so nobody cares. I'm genuinely dragging it. Bloodbath. Michigan's part, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, personally. Everyone acts like it's, like, the hardest thing ever. I get that I have the thing at the corner that says I only ever passed it 14 times. I guess 15, including the completion, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, personally. And then Bloodbath overall is just kind of a really, like, special level to a lot of people, but I never really felt it, like... I had, obviously, my levels that I looked at forever that I thought were really good, and I wanted to beat them one day, and they, like, inspired me or whatever, but Bloodbath was just never one of them for some reason. I don't really know why. I just, like, everybody saw this, they were like, this is the coolest thing ever, and I have to beat it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it, because it's popular, and I probably should get around to it at some point. And then, I don't know, it was my hardest for, like, 3 months or something, maybe not even, but... ugh. And then that UFO that you can do in, like, I've seen people do this UFO in, like, 3 different ways for some reason, but I always just did it the way I used to see people do it. I feel like I should go faster. Okay, let's move faster, because I'm not talking as much. Now I'm literally just sitting here, letting the videos play out, and not actually saying anything. So, we're just going to slam that down over there, and then we're just going to move on with our lives, because sometimes that's genuinely just what you have to do. Moment. Man. I knew it wasn't... This level is so weird to me. This is my other video that got more than 1,000 views. And mainly just because I beat it on Attempt 67. And then everyone in the chat is like, oh my god, guys, it's the thing. It's the... Please delete this. Who is that? Anyway, moment, right? I don't know. I guess. It's a level. You could say that. It's so weird, because my experience with this level was really bad, and I don't really know why, but I gave it, like, a super low enjoyment, even though, like, every individual click, and even, by extension, every single part, like, is really, really satisfied. Like, when I beat this, I would continuously go back and replay it, because it was so satisfying, even though I disliked playing it so much, which is, like, such an interesting concept, but I don't know. It's not that good. Like, there's the waves, obviously, the infamous waves. Like, what is this? Why would you put this at the end of the level, man? Like, there was just no need to do that. But I don't know. We'll just put it in B tier again, I guess. Maybe A. I don't know. Maybe A. I'm thinking, you know what? Sure. A. Why not? Digital Disarray. Now, this is going to be the first one that I don't have a video on. So, we're just going to rely on Zeronium, I guess. Because I don't want to just, like, do it and then not have it on the screen. Because obviously there are people that don't know what this level looks like. But, I don't know. This level is pretty alright. Dude, I'm saying that about every single level, but, like, I don't know what else to say, man. Why, Lemon, why are you in my chat? What could you possibly be up to for April Fools? You're gonna, like, get my stream taken down or something. But, anyway, Digital Disarray, actual thing, other than just being like, yeah, it's alright, it's a level, it was made, you can play it on the Geometry Dash servers. Like, it's like, the one thing I do think is bad about it is that it gets, like, progressively easier. Like, the pre-drop, at least in my experience, was, like, the hardest part. And then the beginning of the drop was also hard, and then it just gets, like, easier as it goes on. The ending is also, like, not that bad, but it's kind of chokeable, but this middle section as well, this green orb, I don't know why, became more of a problem the longer I played the level. Like, it was always fine, and then it just randomly started killing me every now and then, and now I'm at the point where, like, I have to rebeat, or I want to rebeat this for a video, just to have it completed, just to have footage of me beating it, because this was the level that my recording crashed. But I can't rebeat it because choke points like that like get progressively worse. It's been so long, like it's been over a year now since I beat this level the first time, so I've just completely lost all ability. Like I'd have to completely relearn the level, basically from scratch, which would be kind of annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Just stick it. Honestly, probably D tier. But maybe E. I think I'm going to put an E, honestly. My experience was just something else. And then this, now we get to go back to my channel, because this is actually something that I uploaded. Carcano. Yeah, who's ready for Carcano? Yeah, I got a little mad playing this level. And then this happened as well. Yeah, my experience with this level. Let's just watch through this beginning of this thing. Actually, I'm going to just let this speak for itself. Shut up! There's no way Come on!
Really now?
Are you... What even happened?! So, basically my experience with this level is not very good. just because I died like a billion times at that. And then I think, yeah, there's more. I don't know why I put this text that like interrupts everything, but that happened. I didn't say anything. That happened. I didn't say anything, just because that's such an expected death. I don't know why this one happened. This was not something I'd ever died to before, but it is what it is. I don't know. I beat the level like 5 seconds later anyway, so who cares? Like, literally, in the completion, I just die there. Like, normally I make it fade into the completion, and it's like the attempt before, and the attempt before is 77%. Like, what is with that? Like, this level was so consistent for me. I don't know, man. This level's such a mess. Like, I don't know anyone that even likes this level. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really don't know a single person who's ever been like, yes, this is the best level ever. Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did that edit. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna beat it today, so I'm not stopping. And then I got to the end of the level, and then I beat the level. So, yeah, I guess I was right. I don't know. I had a vision or something. I don't know. This level is just like the same thing the whole way through. I don't know what else to say about it. I think this is going to be another one that just goes in the E tier just with everybody else, just because I feel like it. Prismatic Haze. Now, this is where it starts to get weird, because there's only so many other completions that I've actually uploaded. So most of these from now on are just going to be going through everything, like searching for people. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Okay, good. Thanks for the time check. I gotta be ready. Yeah, I forgot about this. Here, wait. Let me just open the... Because I'm not on display capture, right? Yeah, I can open Discord, and you guys won't see it. There's this. That, Wait! How many minutes? How many minutes until it premieres, guys? Oh, ooh. Ooh, I'm so perfect at timing things. Anyway. Yeah. So, there's that, I guess. Okay, you guys, bro. Just playing around. So, depending on how much energy I have and how quickly I get done with this tier list, I'm either going to be taking a break from the tier list to react to this, finishing the tier list, and then reacting to this on stream after the tier list, or if I'm like really tired and I finish the tier list like 20 minutes earlier than the premiere starts, what I'll do is I'll raid the premiere with the stream. So any of you guys that are watching stream right now, I'll just send you over there, and then we'll all go watch the premiere together in our own separate facilities. So yeah, we'll leave this open in the background. Yeah, notify me. We're going to be watching that, so stay tuned. That's coming up. Back to Prismatic Haze. I don't know. This is a level. I've said that about every single level, that they're all levels. Stay very tuned. I'm eating spaghetti right now. Thank you for that. Honestly, like, I don't know. This level just got kind of boring because there was, like, one part that I actually struggled with, and then the rest was just, like, easy. But I think my experience just got kind of messed up because of my luck with it, and because I died at 94 4 times, which was excessive. But, like, overall, if I look at it from, like, an unbiased perspective, I could see why most people think it's a really good level. Because it really isn't that bad. Like, I don't know. Looking back, a lot of... Wait, I forgot about that portal click. Wait, I forgot I did that, like, perfectly. How? Wait, what? I remembered in the back of my mind that I did it good, but there's, like, not even, like, a pixel change. Like, I guess there's, like, this, because it, like, rotates a little bit. But, wow. That was, like, perfect. Anyway, yeah, speaking of percent, yeah. We're gonna leave this one on the screen for a couple seconds. Anyway, ignoring the perfect wave click, I also do really like the way this level looks, even though, I don't know what's going on with search tracks. I remember there were a bunch of allegations, like, a couple years ago. I don't remember whatever happened with that, but, I don't know, separate the art from the artist. I think it looks cool. I honestly think it's, like, a decoration style I could aspire to match one day, just because it's kind of, like, kind of similar to the way I decorate stuff, but just, like, I don't know, there's a lot more going on. It's a lot more well executed, because Searchrax was creating for a very long time, obviously actually knows, like, what to do in the editor. I don't, but I'm trying my best. And then there's the last click, which I guess happens in the level, and we will not need to discuss it any further, and we will just be dropping the level directly in the A tier, because I guess. Blade of Justice. Do I even need to search this one, man? Everybody knows this level. Like, do I even need to watch a video of this? You guys all know Blade of Justice. Like, I don't know. There's nothing more to be said about it. It's just another legendary level like Bloodbath that, like, my experience went however it went. But, like... Oh, you've never seen it? Okay, yeah, here, wait, let me just, let me put this on the background. See, my left arrow key keeps falling off. We're gonna watch it at 2 times speed to cut my time short, because I don't want to sit here and ramble forever. I don't know. That you can take in the information twice as fast, anyway, so... So basically, this is a level, that they made a while ago, and, like, it was supposed to be, like, top 1 or whatever, and then this one guy came along and he tried to beat it, and he was like, oh, I can't do this. And then another guy tried to beat it, and he was like, oh, I can't do this. And then another guy tried to beat it. And then it kind of went on like that for a really long time. And then, this version got verified, and everybody loves it. Because, I don't know, I guess all the stuff that they nerfed made the level good again. And now it's, like, one of the most highly regarded levels ever. But yeah, it's a level, and then, yeah, you can see the XN showcase over here. They took the old Impossible version of the guys that were like, oh yeah, we can't beat this. And I guess, you know, let's check on Pointer Crate. I guess it makes sense that those guys were over there saying that they couldn't beat it, because if we go over to here, it's not this low down, is it? Yeah, it's 50. So, a level brought back from that time period is in the top 50 on our modern day demon list when we got levels like, wait! Oh my god! My record, dude, oh my god! Wait, it got accepted! Wait, they actually accepted it! Oh my god, my hardest is the gasoline! What? They accepted Oh my god! They accepted my record for the gasoline! What? What? It actually... Oh my god! Oh my god! They actually accepted it, dude. You guys want to see? You guys want to see my thing? Here, let's go to the gasoline. I guess the gasoline is now completed, dude. I was just scrolling through because I wanted to prove a point about Edge of Destiny and how hard the old Blade of Justice was, and now I scroll up and it says 100%. So basically, this is a thing that the list is doing for April Fools. Atomic's there too. What? Okay, cool. I guess that happened. Wow. I have list points again in the stupidest way ever, and they're gonna get removed in like 8 hours, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah, so basically, I submitted it, and the video link I submitted is... Oh, why did my monitor just shut off? I don't know why my monitor just shut off, but, it's literally just the first grief stream. Like, I literally just copied the link to the first grief stream and submitted that as my completion for the gasoline. And then, yeah, Atomic's castling completion is in here. Because, I don't know, most of the submissions for this are just random completions that other people have done that they submitted. But, yeah, there you go. The gasoline, I guess, is accepted on the list. Dude, that actually scared me. Dude, I, like, screamed. Like, I scrolled up and I saw green 100%. I was like, wait a minute. That's not supposed to happen. Dude, I was literally saying earlier when I submitted it, I was like, oh, what happens if I submit this and they accept it while I'm streaming? Dude. Okay, I guess I have a record on the gasoline. I'm gonna clip that as well. Even though I have the stream VOD, I'm gonna clip that with Shadowplay, because that's ridiculous. Anyway, we're gonna go back to Blade of Justice, because, contrary to popular belief, we were actually doing something. So, upload a clip of that as the gasoline my hardest demon. True. April Fool's clip farm. So yeah, Blade of Justice, I don't know. I don't care. We're gonna put it just in A tier. It's whatever. It's the cool level everyone knows forever. Yeah. Ethereal Artifice. Honestly, I don't want to waste too much more time, because, like I said, there's that premiere to get to in an hour, and also I'm still so caught up from the gasoline. But, this is so stupid. Ethereal Artifice, I'm literally just going to put in C tier again, just because my experience with it kind of balances out, like, the overarching opinion of the level. I think it's just going to go in the middle. It's just alright. Phantasmagoria, you know, let's just speed round these three, and then we'll do Cognition. Because Cognition, you know, is Cognition, right? Because, of course, I'm going to yap about that one forever, because all the other ones I've been rambling on for, like, a billion years. So, these three, Phantasmagoria is, like, alright. I think it's pretty, like, I don't know, it's pretty alright, except the ball. If Mr. Beast told you to beat Amethyst in 1 year for a video, how much money? I don't even know if I'm physically capable of beating Amethyst in a year, honestly. Like, I don't know if that's even, like, enough time. Because I did a practice run of it the other day. It only took, like, 800 attempts. But every single, like, individual click of the level is so hard that it would just be pure luck. Like, there would be no... I wouldn't be able to, like, try. I would just have to do that. But, like... in terms of money, I have no idea. I can't even put, like, a monetary value on that level of, like, like, it would probably take me, like, 500,000 attempts or something ridiculous that's, like, never been seen before. Well, there's a handful of people that have done stuff like that, but you get the point. Anyway, this level, unbalanced second half, way harder than the first. This level, alright, except for the wave, which kind of sucks. I'm just going to put it in C tier anyway. Reanimate, I don't know. Whatever. I guess, bro. And then Cognition. Man. This one I have a video on, so we can watch this one, guys. I know that's rare that I actually upload something properly, because I don't tend to do that. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Let's get into the video. Dude, my talking sounds so slow because I'm so used to the double speed. Okay. This first click and this second click are way harder than the entire rest of the level. I don't know why they're there. And then you're just kind of doing nothing forever. And then all of a sudden, you're thrust into this ship, which is like the hardest thing ever made ever. Every single click in this ship. Look at this. You have to go through there. Like, you just have to do that and then release slightly after to go down through that. Like, it's like the hardest ship gap ever. And then there's these, like, fake red orbs everywhere. And, like, and then you get to the drop, and it's just, like, I don't know. This wave is, like, infinitely harder than everything else, and I almost died in the completion, which is scary, because, like, imagine if I died instead of beating the level, you know? Imagine how much that would suck if I didn't beat the level on July 10th. Imagine if it just completely ruined my streak with July 10th. This yellow orb got progressively more annoying the longer I played the level, even though I, like, never died to it at first, and then, as things went on, I was dying there, like, every attempt, and I couldn't figure out why. This wave just happens, and then there's this duel, which I don't know why it's a duel, because you do like 4 clicks, and then just go back to normal, and it's like, not that it's symmetrical, but it's not like the duel relies, like, there are some asymmetrical duels where, like, you have to do, like, for example, this jump, like, maybe the duel would be so that you have to do this jump later, because if you do the jump early, the cube survives, but the other icon dies, so then you have to adjust what one icon is doing based on the way the other icon moves. But in this case, every single click of this duel doesn't rely on one icon. So if you're doing a timing, you either survive or both icons die, so there's no reason for it to be a duel, because there's no benefit. It doesn't make anything any harder or any easier. It just makes the structuring weirder. It was probably really inconvenient for the decorator, having to, like, get around all that, because there's just, like, random stuff in the middle of the level. And then this wave, and then... And then this is like the hardest part of the level that just never got consistent, except anytime I tried to do it in a run right after dying to it from 0, I couldn't do it, even though this green orb is like impossible. Like, I want to trajectory mod this. I'll do it eventually. I don't want to go do it right now because I don't want to get distracted, but like, I want to check the trajectory mod on this and see if this is like 2 frames on 240 FPS, because it unironically might be. This is like the hardest click ever, and anytime I got there from 0, I couldn't do it. Anytime I got there from a run, I did it first time. So there was no way to practice it because I was only ever consistent with it in runs. And then like, there's the break part where it all just slows down. The level like deceives you. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to be all slow now. We're going to do all these slow timings. And then, of course, they predicted the future by putting this like scrunched up cube jump at 67. And I died here on stream once. And I don't know. It's just, of course, there's a hard clip. And of course, also, you can inch along frame by frame and get to this percentage, because you could do that with Prismatic Haze, too. I wouldn't be surprised if you can just do that for every single level that I've beaten. But, and then this ship, I died to from 0, the exact moment I hit 200 subscribers. That was my first time streaming this level. That was kind of awesome. Like, I don't know. I'm too tired to rant anymore. We're just gonna move on. Azurite... I don't know, sure, tech, why not? I don't even remember whose thumbnail I stole for this. Like, oh no, this was my own, yeah, I forgot. I always forget that I made, like, an Azurite thumbnail, because I never uploaded my Azurite completion, because I was really behind on uploads, so I was planning to, like, upload stuff, in order, like, all the stuff I was behind on, which at the time was starting at Cataclysm, and then led all the way up to Cognition, and then I got a few of those out, like, since then, but then immediately after that, I went into Paroxysm, so then that got uploaded, because that was the second hardest. That was, like, a big deal for me. Of course, I was going to upload that one on the spot, but, I mean, I guess I say that, but I feel like Artificial Ascent and Digital Descent probably deserved that kind of treatment as well. It's 52 minutes. You're so behind. Anyway. Bro ain't even talking about the level. Cause, okay, what is there to talk? Look at this level. What do you want me to say about this? Are you gonna stream the showcase? It depends on how long this tier list takes me. Which, I think I'm, like, a little over halfway done, yeah. So, if it gets done, then I'll stream my reaction if I have the energy to do that, but if I'm still working on it, like, while the premiere's going, then I'll just take a break and react to it no matter what, and then go back and finish the tier list, but I don't know. We still have, like, 52 minutes, and I don't know. I think I can get it done in time, but we'll find out. And then I guess I'll just, like, play Shimmer or something while I wait for the premiere to start. But yeah, I'm just dropping this in C tier. This is so nothing. They're just, like, yeah, Outsense is right. I'm sorry. I can't feel anything about this level because I beat it in, like, 5 seconds. I can't complain about the balancing. The decoration's the same the whole way through. Like, it's just the most nothing. Like, I don't know. I put a couple levels in C tier, and I was talking about feeling I was stealing from Nepesta also doing that. Like, putting stuff in C tier just because you don't feel anything. But what is there to feel? Like, you'd be surprised that a level with this much color can be so neutral. Like, it's all, the decoration is like rainbow and stuff, and it's pulsing all the different colors, and yet I feel nothing. There's no emotion. Like, it might as well literally just be a grayscale level the whole way through. Because, like, there's just no emotion in it at all. There's just nothing. Anyway, next up, we actually have Nocticide, which, fun fact about Nocticide sneaking into this tier list is that I only put it in here because I think it's extreme. I should have probably done the same thing with Weird Trash, but I was borderline about that just because I don't know if it's insane or extreme. I can't make up my mind, like, no matter what. But Nocticide is the only level, well, okay, not the only level, because Never Afraid is also not rated yet, but it's never been extreme. Like, it was not rated, and then it got rated, and then it's an Insane Demon now, and I don't know why it's an Insane Demon, because most of the victors seem to agree that it should be an extreme, and it's such a hard Insane Demon that they're debating placing it on the Insane Demon list, So, I don't know why it hasn't gotten re-rated yet. Anyone watching the stream, go into Geometry Dash right now, open Nocticide, rate it Extreme Demon. If you April Fool me, I will find you in real life, and things will happen. So, you better rate this extreme. It needs to be extreme. This can't go on anymore. I don't know. Weird Trash is insane. Weird Trash isn't that insane. I don't know, bro. I don't think it's that insane of a thing to say. Because it's like borderline extreme. You said it yourself that you agreed with that opinion. So, even if it was on here, I'd probably put it in like, I don't know, like B or something. Like, it's just like alright. But it's like good. A little bit. Insane as an insane. Oh, guy. I don't know. I guess. I could see it being insane. I beat it in like, because Sweater Weather I beat in like 500 attempts, so I'd consider that, the thing. I'm also scared. I see your message, tutorial for theory of everything. I don't know if that's a misspelling or if that's just alluding to the fact that this is some elaborate April Fool's joke. Oh, wait, this is real. Wait. Okay, I just tabbed into your video on my other monitor, because I don't want to have this on the stream, because I didn't know if it was going to be real, but this is real so far, it seems like. Just a tutorial for Theory of Everything, too. This part is a memory ship. Yeah. Yeah, this part, yeah, that's fair. New Hardest Platinum Adventure, yeah. Hey, we all start somewhere, okay? Let's see, yeah, I'm just gonna skim through this. Hit the orbs with no X on them, yeah, that's helpful advice. Fake spikes, yeah. Yeah, telling people to follow a click pattern, for this UFO is probably a good idea, because I remember trying to get through it, like, even if I have to rebeat Theory of Everything 2, like, nowadays, it's still, like, that's the one part that I'm the most scared of. Invisible blocks. Yeah, I think the invisible blocks in this level are pretty easy to follow just because they kind of like pulse like that. But yeah, for any new player that's going for Theory of Everything 2 for the first time, like, this is definitely helpful just because it's like pointing out all the specific, like, there's just a handful of specific things in this level that once you get the hang of, like, you just kind of know how to do it. But yeah. Best level in GF, HE, GD, first try. Thanks. Anyway, knocked aside. Bro died. Bro lived. I guess, bro. I've been saying that too much, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Noctiside. I feel like there's nothing to say about Noctiside that I haven't already said in, like, the description or, like, every other place on the entire internet. Paroxysm. Alright, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, isn't it, now? Ignore this. This guy sucks. Ignore everything he's saying. He just kind of sucks at the game. Alright, so this first click, I really like the way that, the platform moves into the screen. Because, like, I don't know why, but, like, something about it, you'd think it would make the jump harder to time, but, like, it literally is just a normal click. Like, you can just do this click normally, which is confusing to me, because it seems like this would throw it off a bunch, but it actually doesn't. This whole pre-drop, honestly, like, not much to say about it, because not much is going on. This spider is actually kind of fun, though, because the only problem with these clicks is these, like, clicks between the blocks, but my trick was to just kind of line myself up with these 3D lines here, and then I got it to work just fine. I always found this whole spider to be really consistent, honestly. And then there's this ship where everything's, like, closing in on you. It has this, like, crazy effect where it's, like, eating you all up. And then, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the rest of the level. I can't fake it, man. I can only fake it for so long, dude. This level's actually terrible. Like, I don't know. Just F tier. Just, there's nothing else to say. Just put it in F tier. Just get rid of it. It's gone. There we go. Okay. Niflheim. Let's do that one next. This is a level. I love how the piano at the beginning of the song is so loud that it's all the way down there, and you can still hear it. I don't know, man. Atomic hates this level, so... Just because, you know what? Just because I don't want Atomic to get my stream reported and taken off the platform, we're just gonna put this one in E tier. I also forgot to put Nocticide, so we'll put that in E tier as well, just because it'll keep the Atomics balanced, balance them out for each other. Sweater Weather is just going in C. I don't even need to watch it. I beat it in like 5 seconds, and it was the most alright experience ever. I guess it's cool to say that I've beaten an Extreme Demon in under 1,000 attempts, but that doesn't have anything to do with the actual quality of the level. What's next? Anoxism? Okay, we're almost done, dude. We're almost out of here. Anoxism GD. Let's go hit it up. I don't know. Sure, Tech. Why not? Extreme Demon? Now, this level's tough to rate because my experience with it was abysmal. I dropped it like 1 billion times. I didn't beat it until like 3 months after I initially started going for it for the first time. Spacebugs is an insane demon, that's why it's not on here. I don't know. I don't know if I can't look at this level the same, because Paroxysm destroyed me, and then I went for this thinking it would be better, and it was better for a while. I had the same experience with this that I had with the Paroxysm, honestly, even though everybody told me, oh, this one's so much better. I played it, and it was fun, and then by the time I had it in 2 runs, I was like 12% of the way towards actually beating the level, and I just got so annoyed because it took so long. And I also had the thing that I think it's fairly common when you're playing a level for way longer than you expect to, that you find new issues with it. That, like, certain things you never struggled with become choke points and all these bugs in the level, and, like, you just start finding stuff because you're playing it for so long that you just run into all these annoying issues, and then it just really taints your experience. So, I think I'm going to drop this one in the D tier. I don't have enough stuff in D tier, actually. What can we put in D tier? I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can put in D tier, but retention, man, retention GD. I don't know. Artificial D tier. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow down there. Why would you put it in D tier when you could put it in E tier? Anyway, retention, right? So, this level, I mean, I don't know, man. There's too much in E tier. But everything's E tier. You just don't get it, man. Everything, these all have to be, like, I'm looking at these levels. None of these levels deserve to be bumped up to D tier. Like, they have to stay in E. Here, let's find, you know what, Torg. Torg is a D tier level. Let's just put Torg in D. Just get it out of the way. There we go. There's a filler in there now. There you go. Retention. Nocticide and E tier, yeah. Yeah, what, like I said, what is there to say about it that hasn't already been said? I don't know. I'm gonna just... I don't know. I'm just gonna go out and just put this in E tier as well. Just fill up the E tier, because I don't care. Arbitrary list, 3 levels left. I'm tired, I just want to get it done. Digital Descent, I'm gonna put in A. Digital Descent's really, really good. So that leaves Never Afraid and Endless Dream. Now, Never Afraid, I am gonna do the thing where I watch the thing just because I want more people to see it. Because it's, like, a really, really good level. This level's so good, dude. Like, I don't know. There's a couple minor issues that I have with it, obviously. Mainly just because, I don't know, no level could be perfect. Other than... oh man, I'm really sick today. Anyway, so, Never Afraid... I don't know, it's just an all-around A tier as well. I think it's the same as Digital Descent, I just have to put it in A tier. But I'm just gonna let the video play through anyway. Just because, I don't know, it's good. Look at this. Like, look at it. It's just, I don't know. I literally had a dream a couple days ago that this got epic rated. That's how much I like it. That, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe people will say today's standards is not epic worthy, but I think, like, I don't know. If it was, like, I don't know. Like, this decoration style has been around for a long enough time that I think at a certain point in time, like, if this was made at a certain point in time, it would have very much gotten epic. Yeah, and then I also started freaking out, because I did absolutely nothing at the beginning of 2026, and then I beat this in February, and this was the first, like, real completion that I had this year. But overall, really good. Keeping it there. Endless Dream. The last level. Finally, we've gotten to the end of this chain after... How long have I been streaming? Like an hour and a half now? Endless Dream, yeah. I love how you can see all the videos that I stole thumbnails from. Just because those have been the ones that I've been using to show off the levels for the most part. So yeah, there's this level, I guess. I don't know. It's unbalanced. The pre-drop is really, really annoying. I got really annoyed playing this, and I want to try to make up for whatever bias I'm going to have, because I did fluke this. I don't want to be stupidly biased because of that. But, I don't know. I got to the drop, I think, 3 times. Like, right here, I'm pretty sure I literally had 3 attempts that got this far, one of them being the completion. Maybe a 4th. Or a 5th, I don't know, somewhere in that range. I don't think I had Death Tracker at the time, because Geode was down when I beat this, at least as far as I can remember. But, off the top of my head, I died once near, like, the beginning of the drop, and then once at 60... and then once at, like, 50, and then I fluked it from 60. So, yeah, 4 drop attempts, I think, which is absurd. But, I don't know, this level is kind of notoriously I don't know if it's notoriously first half heavy, or if it's just that everyone I know that's played it thinks it's first half heavy, but... I don't know. It's a level, I guess. We'll just drop... I'm gonna put this in E tier, but I think it would be different if my experience was different. So, there we go. All the levels. And now, the thing is, some of you guys in chat predicted it. I tried to cover myself. I don't know how good of a job I did. So, here's the big reveal. If we go over to my stream, and you look at the stream thumbnail, this was just a default tier list that I made the stream thumbnail. I would have made a better thumbnail if I thought of it in time. But I was literally picking out this thumbnail as I was going live, and I didn't really know what to put it as other than this. I would have just made, like, something with, like, an extreme demon face or something. I don't know. But notice, you look at this thumbnail, and it starts up at S, which is red, and then it kind of progresses down. It gets cooler. And then this one, I thought it would be more fitting if I made F red, because, you know, red you kind of just think is bad, and then S is, like, the blue, which is, like, obviously I like this shade of blue, right, because it's literally in my icons, so I have to like it. But the thing is, other than a handful of levels, because I saw you guys catching on, so I altered the outcome in real time, so this should be here, this should be... here. I don't know why these are out of order, but I don't care anymore. This should be here, this should be here, and I think those are the only levels I altered the placements of. So, basically, I did this following the normal color scheme of a tier list. So, everything was placed in reverse order. So, there you go. This is my actual opinion on all of these levels. That's why there was so much in E tier, because they're all actually A tier, because I actually love all of these levels. And then obviously Cognition's the only one that gets S, Paroxysm's the only one that gets F. So this is my actual tier list. There you go. This is my actual opinion on all of these levels. Everything else that I did was completely backwards. I spent as much time as I could deliberately going around telling people that I wasn't doing anything for April Fool's Day just because I didn't want anyone to catch on too early. I didn't even tell anybody that I was doing a tier list video until, like, as soon as it started, honestly. I don't think I told a single person that this is what I had planned for the stream today. But yeah, I placed everything in reverse order. This was an idea that I had back in, like, November or something. And I was like, you know what? Every time I've had an idea for April Fool's Day, I've never actually stuck to it just because it's never actually worked out for whatever reason. But I figured this would be just the right level of stupid that maybe you guys would catch on at some point in the later half, which you definitely did. I saw a lot of you guys saying, oh yeah, watch Paroxysm end up in S tier. So I deliberately also put it in F tier so that I could swap them around at the end. And then, yeah, it's all fake. The whole tier list is reversed. But I do completely stand by all of these, basically. Actually, Torg was the other one I was going to say. I slammed down in D tier just to get you guys to shut up about how nothing was in D tier. But that should still be in D tier, because I think it's slightly below average of a level. But other than that, I think this reflects all of my views. Paroxysm's the worst level ever made in this entire game. Niwa's terrible. Aftermath is terrible. Moment is, like, not that bad, but my experience was terrible. Prismatic Haze was really annoying, really boring. Blade of Justice, my experience was terrible. AcU was, like, kind of below average, but looking back, it really wasn't the worst. Even back when I first beat it, I gave it a 4 out of 10. Ion was AcU, but without the long journey, where it was just boring and there was nothing noteworthy about it. Same with Cataclysm and Torg, where I just beat them in, like, 5 seconds, and they're just, like, slightly below average levels. Crowd Control's just alright. Ethereal Artifice is alright. I was biased because my experience sucked, but I can understand why a lot of people think it's a really good level. Breakout, nothing interesting happens. Azurite, nothing interesting happens. Sweater Weather, nothing interesting happens. Troll level's, like, pretty good, I guess, other than all the choke points that I complained about. Allegiance, same thing. Anoxism, I tried to factor out my experience because I do actually really, really like the gameplay and decoration for this level. I just had to slight it because my experience was so bad, which you'll notice I did with a lot of these levels, where I kind of altered the stuff I was saying a little bit, just so that they would end up in tier. Like, I didn't want to be like, oh, this is the best level of all time, F tier, because then it was going to be really obvious what was going on. So I just made up a bunch of stuff. For the most part, I tried to highlight bad things in levels I like and highlight good things in levels I don't like. I, at first, was considering, like, just lying about my opinion, like, finding, like, for example, like, one of my favorite parts in Zettabyte and being like, oh, this part sucks, so then at the end I could be like, oh, yeah, well, I said it sucked, but it's actually the opposite, because everything's the opposite. But, yeah, I didn't think of enough stuff in time, because this whole idea was kind of rushed. I didn't really remember that I had this idea until, like, a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, yeah, let's just hop on, get this done, can't hurt, it would be funny. So then, yeah, Zettabyte was really good, obviously. Bloodbath, I don't necessarily think is the best level of all time, but, I mean, I don't hate it. I had a really good experience with it. I don't remember hating playing it at all. Digital Disarray, same thing, was really good. Carcano, everyone's going to hate me for this, because I did point it out when I was putting it in the tier list, that I don't know a single other human being. You did not need to explain, I saw Cognition in the bottom, and that was enough. Yeah, but I put Paroxysm at the bottom also, because everyone was saying I was going to put it in S tier. I don't know. I wanted to try to throw you guys off, but I don't know. For the most part, it didn't seem like anyone actually said anything until Paroxysm, which is pretty good, considering I was able to string you guys along for like 20 levels before anyone actually said anything. But yeah, Carcano I really enjoyed. Phantasmagoria I beat in like 5 seconds, but I enjoyed like 4.5 of those 5 seconds. Reanimate is just a level that I also really like, that I've always liked. I only went for it right before Cognition because I thought it was so cool. Definitely lived up to everything. I low-key believed you. Yes, dude, I succeeded! This is why I spent the past 2 weeks telling everyone, oh yeah, I don't have anything planned for April Fools, I'm just doing this today. That was a complete... I said that at the beginning of the stream too. I was like, oh yeah, I know it's April Fools, but I'm doing this today just because today's the most convenient day for me to do this. That was just completely made up. I just wanted to do it on April Fool's Day because April Fools, right? They're all everything's all reversed. So, Yeah. That was completely made up. I could have literally done a stream like this at any point that I wanted to. Nocticide is obviously really good. Niflheim I really enjoyed, other than the experience that Atomic knows about, which will not be discussed publicly. All these levels are out of order because I just threw them down randomly, but off the top of my head, I just need to shift Artificial over here, and then Never Afraid over... No. That. No, go over... There we go. This is the right order, I think. I don't know. I gave up on putting them in order because when I was swapping them around to fix the ones that I put in their honest tiers to try to throw you guys off, I didn't remember which ones came before which, so they got a little mixed up and I just stopped caring. But, yeah, Niflheim's really good. Never Afraid is really good. Honestly, borderline S tier. If there was a separate, like, SS tier where I could put Cognition, just because obviously it's Cognition, right? Like, Never Afraid would be in that top S tier. I can't say Artificial would be, just because my experience with it was so bad, but I really do love the level. Digital would probably make that S tier, because I had a really good experience, and I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed it. Maybe Zettabyte would also get bumped up, but other than that, the rest of these are all A tier levels. Reanimate's another borderline, but yeah, Retention I really enjoyed, regardless of the failed fluke. I still really enjoyed playing it. Digital Descent and Artificial Ascent, I really love. They're like, I was talking about how Bloodbath is some like historic level that I just never understood all the hype behind, but the Technology Trilogy I always did. They've always been levels that stuck out to me, and it's cool to have beaten 2 of them. I'll go back for Cybernetic one day, but it's too hard for right now. I got some other stuff planned. So now there's Endless Dream. Endless Dream I put here because I thought it was really fun, but if I didn't fluke it, my experience probably would have been terrible. I probably would have put it in B or maybe even C. Probably like Ethereal Artifice, where it's like, oh yeah, I see why people like it, but I didn't because my experience sucked. But it didn't. I fluked it, so it gets A. And then Cognition's obviously S tier because it's the best level in the game. So yeah, there you go. There's my trick. My circus is over. I hope you enjoyed my tomfoolery. I'm kind of glad, other than Atomic, I'm kind of glad it took you guys as long as it did to catch on, because I think that really adds to the effect. I got just about as far as I expected it to last, if not farther, honestly. I thought you guys were going to realize, like, instantly. Actually, wait, I can shift around the tiers. Wait, yeah, let's fix it real quick. Let's make them real. Let's put them in their proper order instead of just renaming them all one at a time. Swap these. Boom. There you go. There it is. Screenshot. Official. 30 Extreme Demons. 32 Asterisk, because you're including the Atomic ones. But, all of my Extreme Demons that I've beaten so far on a tier list. I remember having this idea and wondering whether or not I would have beaten Shimmer by now, but I obviously didn't. I was playing it earlier, and I'll probably play it for a little bit while we wait for this premiere, because there's still like 20 minutes before that goes up. But, yeah, that's it. I don't have much else to say about this tier list. I am going to turn off OBS while I download it, just because I don't know if me having Google hooked up to my stream is gonna show my, like, downloads folder or whatever, but I will download the image. I'm gonna, quote tweet my... Actually, here's what I'll do. Yeah, you know what, I don't care, actually. I'm just gonna quote tweet, because I tweeted out the stream link. I'm just gonna quote that with the final tier list, just for those who didn't show up. And then the thing is, I'm planning to make a highlights video about this whole stream. So all the people that are going to just see the tweet and they're just going to be like, oh yeah, it was just a regular Extreme Demon tier list. And they're going to have no idea what happened in between. Post. Alright, there you go. There's the image of the actual one. It's out there. I'll put it on my YouTube community tab as well, I guess, because I said a while back I was going to start announcing stuff on there, and then I just kind of never did. But I will do that. I'll try to use that more actively for announcing, like, streams and stuff, because I know there are a lot of people that only have access to my channel through my channel. You know, they don't, like, have any other way to reach me on any other social media. But there you go. There's the official tier list. I hope you guys had fun. Even those of you that are saying you caught on early and didn't actually say anything in chat. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know. This was just a silly little thing. Thought it would be fun. It was fun for me, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But yeah, I've been recording for an hour and a half now because I was recording for the whole stream. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the recording now just because I don't want to run out of storage. That would be rather inconvenient. So I'll stop recording just so that I can make this like a highlights video. I'll record an outro for it like separately probably. And then I'll play Shimmer for like 20 minutes until the layout thing premieres. Or not layout, I guess it's a full level premieres. And then when that premieres, we'll go over and we'll watch that. But this will be the outro for the highlights video of the tier list. I'll put it back on the screen real quick so that I can do that. Thank you guys. Whether you're watching from the stream or just watching the highlights video after it all happened, I hope it was fun. Hopefully those of you watching the video kind of got the illusion of being in the stream where you didn't really catch on to everything that was going on near the end. But it kind of depends, because I'm thinking about making the video, like, at the beginning, it's like me, and I'm like, oh yeah, so this is actually going to be the bit that I'm doing here, and then we'll see how long it takes people to catch on. But yeah. Stream viewers, thank you for watching. Video viewers, thank you for watching. I have nothing more to say. I drag out my outros way too long, way too often. But yeah, that's all from me on the tier list. Alright. So stop recording, but I am still streaming. Actually, out of curiosity, how big do you guys think that file is? Everybody take your guesses. 1 hour and 36 minutes, and I recorded it at 1440p, 60 FPS. How big do you guys think it is? Wow, that's not that big at all. That is not what I would have expected from that. Okay, maybe I'll actually be able to get this into a highlights video, like, in a reasonable amount of time. I thought it was going to be, like, such a big file that it crams and maxes out my storage and my computer just, like, explodes live on stream, and then I don't get to do anything. It's not 53 megabytes. If it was 53 megabytes, there would be a problem there, and the problem would be that nothing recorded. Because there is no way. Dude, wait. I found the part in the stream where we discovered that my record for the gasoline got accepted. Oh my god! Here, wait. I'll replay. I don't feel like setting up OBS so you guys can see it, but just hear it. This is a little teaser for what's gonna go down in the video. That time period is in the top 50 on our modern day demon list when we got levels like, wait! Oh my god! My record! Dude! Oh my god! Wait! It got accepted! Wait, they actually accepted it! Oh my god! My hardest is the gasoline! My hardest is the gasoline. I sound so happy to say it, bro. What an awesome thing to happen, dude. Like, I actually, like, I was joking about it when I submitted it. I was like, oh yeah, what if they accept it while I'm streaming, and then I'm not expecting it to happen, I freak out, and all of the above occurred. But, man. There you go. So, now I'm gonna switch over to the game. We will leave the premiere in the background, I guess. And then I'll go over there when it starts. Dude, there's 66 records registered for the gasoline, and 53 of them are 100%. They knew, bro. They had a vision. Alright, we got 20 minutes. I don't even know if I feel like playing Shimmer, honestly. Because I'm kind of zoned out from doing something so unserious that, I don't know. Let's just open up the game, see how it goes. But I'm not recording on OBS anymore anyway, so if I somehow magically did something insane, I wouldn't be able to record it, but whatever. What do we do now? How do I kill 20? You should play the gasoline. Is it an actual level that I can play, though? Like, is it real? It's obviously not rated. Wait, is it rated because I had medium? No, it's not rated. Of course it's not rated, you genius. The gasoline. Is this the one? Is this the real one? What is this? Is this actually the gasoline? Like, is this the real one? Am I playing the right one? Why does it just say Terron at the bottom? Hold. I'm holding. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna update my stream title. This is probably gonna be a mistake because we're gonna get a lot of children in here, but I'm gonna say doing level requests just because I don't know, that tends to get a lot of people to show up, and there's not, I don't know, it's not that there's not a lot of people, but it would be cool if more people show up. I like when people watch me ramble at my computer. That's kind of the whole thing with streaming. Save. Okay, so now we are officially, according to the stream title, just doing random stuff until the premiere starts in like 20 minutes. And then we'll go over there, I'll react to that live, and then stream will end. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if I can't think of anything to do to kill 20 minutes, then how am I supposed to keep going after the premiere ends, you know? I'm just gonna... I mean, I don't blame myself. I've been live for like 2 hours. It's my first time streaming in like a billion years, so... Of course I'm not used to it. Let's go play Grill Kill. You know, fine. Because you guys have been saying, do the practice run. Let's do a practice run of Grill Kill Redux. Okay, let's see. Stop finding users. There's no users, okay? Let's see what this is all about. So far, this is, like, pretty stupid. I mean, I don't know what I expected from a Grill Kill remake, but... I don't know. This is something. I'm certainly doing inputs on my screen. What is this dash orb, dude? Oh, you just do one of those. Okay, wait, I might be stupid. What? OBS Studio disconnected. Hello? Are we serious? Why is audio explosion? They knew, dude. They had a vision. I'm scrolling through. So far, I'm seeing a hard lack of the helicopter. But... Oh, yup, I see it. The helicopter. Published by Mindcap. Wait. Wasn't this just here the whole time? Wait. Rewind that. Wait. Because I have the video open from the exact moment where I started freaking out. But I was looking at Edge of Destiny, and it got placed right above Edge of Destiny. That's not supposed to happen. So maybe I scrolled down to Edge of Destiny, and the helicopter was just sitting right there, and I just didn't even notice. Is this a possible outcome? It is! It was! Dude, I'm looking at the stream, the helicopter was literally just there. It was just sitting there above Edge of Destiny, and I was so distracted by my tangent about Blade of Justice and then the gasoline that I didn't see the helicopter. This probably doesn't make sense to any human being on Earth, even if you are actively watching the stream and know what all of this means. It probably still doesn't make sense, but I guess that happened. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize it was there because it's always been on the list. Yeah, because it's just meant to be there. True. Okay, so I'm just reading the level now. I mean, okay, the ship's not like that bad, I guess. Don't go down there, pathfinding algorithm. You don't... That's not a survivable route. Anytime I do something stupid doing my first practice run of a level, I call myself a path-finding algorithm, because Atomic did that once, and it was funny to me. Oh yeah, but you have to do this release now, for some reason. Oh, with this click is hard, actually. Why was this verified? Like, why would you intentionally play this? I mean, I'm intentionally playing it, I guess, but... Okay, so let's just sight read. Dude, this level's so... I could beat this, bro. I mean, hey. Think about it, right? If I'm doing this good on my first practice run, and April Fool's Day is over now, maybe I would have enough time to get this done for next year's April Fools. Who knows? Who knows what's in store for that one? I could beat this before April Fools, but... Am I supposed... I don't think I'm supposed to hit that. Yeah, I'm not supposed to hit that. Okay. Oh, you just hold that. Mike, okay. Nice reference. Wow, this part kind of looks annoying, actually, a lot. It's not that bad. Ugh. I gotta start streaming at like 4 AM or something. I don't know, dude. There's no fix to this issue, I guess. Because anytime I test stuff for a stream, it happens at like 4 AM. So that's usually why I never have any like bitrate issues or issues with background noise, which I always forget that, like, I'm looking at the stream quality is great. Like, the stream quality is literally everything that I've always tried to get it to be. I just don't know why some of my older streams are like 4 pixels. But, yeah, like, I'm looking over at it, it looks, like, fine. But, I don't know. The two biggest problems I encounter during streaming are that my microphone refuses to ignore background noise, and sometimes my internet cuts out, and those are only issues that actually happen during the day. And both of them happened at least twice during this stream, so I don't know how else to fix those, but anytime I'm testing out, like, stream quality or, like, microphone quality or whatever, like, it happens, like, in the middle of the night, so I can't account for these problems. Yay, sub 200! Best practice run ever, dude. I'm so good at video games. Alright, now what do we do? I don't know what to do. I need to kill 11 minutes still, but there's, like, nothing to do that's not, like... Actually, are there any auto levels that I haven't beaten yet? Ooh, yeah, there is a few. Okay. Let's start with Bat's Fruit Facts, because this level's funny. Actually, no, I gotta get the sound effects. We gotta get the full immersive experience into this, level. Why am I unironically lagging on this level, bro? Like... This is such a silly level, bro. It's, like, kind of... It's, like... Oh, okay, here we go. We're going into the facts now. I can't believe this is a rated level, dude. Rob Top is awesome. No! Dude, why am I unironically like... Okay, I need a... 1.4? Am I gonna die if I eat a peach, bro? What? The scale is... That scale seems a little off. Rob should rate the gasoline, bro. 9.8. Wow. Avocados must be pretty... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just gonna... Oh, yeah, the watermelon is... Oh, actually, okay. Wait, maybe? They aren't... Oh my god, bro. 4.6! Bro. What do you mean watermelon is 4.6? There's no way watermelon... I mean, I guess it is mostly water, but... Water's not bad. .1 for pineapples. I'm getting hungry talking about all this fruit. Oh. So the level just ends. Wait, there's a... No! What do you mean there's a coin there? Okay, bro. I'm not doing all that again. I'll do it off stream. I'll go back for that. Alright. Wonderful level, though. Alright. What's next? They're all either XL or platformer. Actually, no, this one's not. And this one's legendary rated, so... It's gonna be some ridiculous thing. Wait, did it say tap to change current ratio to 4:3? Well, I gotta exit because I did hide pause menu, which for some reason toggles safe mode. Alright. Let's just leave it as it is. Yeah, I can see why this is legendary. I don't get how people make stuff like this, man. Like, oh my... Like, how? How do you do this in GD, bro? Like, this is a different level of, like... I don't know. I have a feeling I'm losing a lot of viewers to the layout. Why do I keep calling it a layout? 5 minutes? I'm aware. It's 8 minutes. And now it's 7 now. It's 7 for me. Is it? Here, wait, let's go check, because for my clock, it's still 7 minutes, but your clock is, like, ahead of mine for... Yeah, no, it still says 7 minutes, yeah. Yeah, how about... I'll go over there after this level ends, even though we still have, like, 5 minutes left. And then... Yeah, I'm assuming I'm losing viewers because people are going over there to watch that, and they don't want to hear my reaction over top of the level, which is fair. I can understand why you would want to watch it yourself, but... The reaction, you know what? I'll record my reaction, and I'll put it in the video. How about that? Alright. Cool level. Alright. We're gonna go over there now. Closing the game. It is me. Yes, I'm real, and I'm gonna react to something for the first time in my career. Kind of insane. Okay. Start recording. So I actually lied. This is not where the video ends, because as I was talking about during the stream, we've got a level to react to. There we go. Now it's on screen. I don't know why it didn't do that, but there you go. So this premieres in like 5 minutes. I'll put my reaction in the video if it's anything special, but for the most part, it's gonna be like I'm gonna be looking at the level and it's gonna be cool, and I'll be like, wow, or maybe it's not cool, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's April Fool's and nothing actually happens, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. I don't know. Let's find out. We'll find out together in 5 minutes. But this is the stream now. I'm going to go update my stream title again. telling people that I'm not taking requests anymore because I'm not playing the game anymore today. Reacting to Kimono Princess. Nope, there's 2 S's. There, save changes. Alright. The final big thing of the day that we've all been waiting for a billion years. Let's find out, dude, what it's gonna be. My phone battery's at 53%, so that's good luck. I can't spell. Nothing ever happens, just remember that. The odds of this being this are so low. Like, the amount of other things that this could be has skyrocketed so much in the past, like, 48 hours that, like, there's just, like, a tiny sliver of, like, a billion different outcomes, and this has now gotten squished down to a tiny sliver. Like, it's not even like it's that unlikely for it to just be whatever you guys think it is, or whatever you made us think it is, but, like, it's just so unlikely because there's too many other non-zero outcomes that are, like, eating up pieces of the pie chart, and now there's just, like, nothing left. But, I don't know. I don't know what else to do in the meantime, so, those of you that don't know what this is, you should go watch it yourself, because my, reaction is probably going to be stupid, regardless of the seriousness of this project. But, yeah, if you want to go watch this for yourself without me and over top of it, then that makes sense. I thought I was losing viewers because of that, but it seems like I've held, like, a consistent 5 viewers, like, the whole stream, so I guess most of you are still here. Yeah, we got 4 minutes left. I mean, I say 4 minutes, but then it's going to start up the premiere, and there's going to be the premiere countdown, which is usually, like, 2 minutes, so then we got to sit through that, and then serious thumbnail for some joke, think about it, but that's what you want me to think. It's all, we'll find out, okay? At this point, there's no point in playing the mental games anymore. I will find out what happens, because it's just about to happen. Like, this is just it. We're here now. There's no more joking. It's all happening now. It's all coming into reality. So, yeah. We'll just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I've been, like, rambling, like, the whole stream. But there's, like, nothing else to say. Let's just see what it is, man. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. The gasoline, yeah. I have a list record for that level. I need one more record to get accepted that's not a completion, because then it'll be 67 and 53, and it would be perfect. But these bums aren't accepting record, they're, like, taking forever, I don't know. I mean, they accepted mine and Atomics, that's all I really needed, because that was, like, an actual golden reaction out of me. Like, it's really hard to get that genuine of a reaction. Well, I mean, that makes it sound like I'm not genuine on stream, but, like, making me scream that loud, I guess. Because usually if I'm screaming that loud, it's like because someone in chat is, like, saying something dumb, and then I'm like, oh, I could just play along with the joke and scream really loud. But usually I don't scream that loud on stream unless, like, something absolutely absurd happens. But refresh the tab for it to update and actually start, I guess, bro. I was thinking that, but I didn't really see any point in doing it because it's not starting yet. But I'll refresh it again, like, I guess in 60 seconds, because that's when it starts. I'm gonna have to cut so much out of the video, though, because, like, I said the video was ending at the tier list, and then I'm like, oh, surprise, we're actually reacting to this now, and now I've already been rambling for 5 minutes about nothing, and I don't want the video, like, I don't know. If people are clicking on a thumbnail and watching a video related to a tier list, they don't want to see the tier list get finished and then see the video be, like, halfway over, you know? Like, I gotta make some budget cuts here. Like, I'm not gonna be able to cram all of this in. There's only so much of this that can actually happen. Premiere will begin shortly. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna spam refresh until it happens, honestly. Okay, maybe not. I'll wait until the clock on my phone says 6 p.m. and then I'll do it. How about that? I lied. I did it again. This is, like, the longest minute ever. You specifically, who is that? Who is you? Is you me or is you someone else? There are a lot of yous that will enjoy this very much. But Okay, 6 p.m. Refresh. Go, 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 go. Please, why is it not working? It's 6 p.m., bro. Let me in. Oh, dude, let me in. Oh! Okay, we're in. Okay, 2 times speed, go. Okay. That only saved me like 10 seconds, but... now we gotta stare. Dude, should I get my heart rate monitor out? Because I'm actually, like, nervous right now. Like... Here, I don't feel like, It might be dead, actually. Let's find out if it's dead. If it's not dead, I'll turn it on. But I don't feel like hooking it up. And... It's dead, bro. I can't. It's over. It's dead because I haven't used it in, like, 6 months. But... I can't even plug it in the spot that I normally plug it in because there's stuff there. Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's not that high. Like, it's just the standard, like, butterfly, like, I don't know, like, 110, if I had to guess. Like, just, like, slightly above, like, resting. Just because, obviously, I'm not resting, you know? Like, the thing you guys have been talking about for a billion years happens in 45 seconds, so... Of course, I'm a little nervous. Man, I'm such a good streamer. I can literally kill an entire minute just talking about why my heart rate is where it is. Maybe I should do another brick wall stream and, like, actually, like, I don't know, put my own twist on it so that it's not just me stealing a content idea for no reason. 20 seconds, dude. I'm actually nervous. Wait. This is weird. I didn't think I was gonna, like, be this nervous, but... 10, 9, 8... I'm turning up the volume, and I'm gonna stop talking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Whoops.
Okay, I'm not keeping my mic muted for the whole thing. I knew you were gonna do something. Oh my god! Oh my god! What?! You actually did it?! You actually... You... What?! What do you mean?! What do you mean you actually did it?! Wait, You got Atomic to do this?! What the... I knew everyone except me was in on it, but oh my god, this is worth it. This was worth it. What the... What?! What?! You actually... I don't know how to say it without sounding rude, but I genuinely did not think you had this in you. I did not think you would actually do this. I considered it in the back of my mind, but I did not think it was actually going to happen. I really didn't think that you were going to do that. Oh my god. There's no way. Dude.
Hey guys, this part of the video is gonna be like, completely unscripted, so if I get off topic by accident or it seems kind of disorganized at some places, I sincerely apologize. This is genuinely one of the craziest videos I've ever had to put on this channel, or probably the craziest video I've ever made in general. But, yeah, you'll understand why if you're one of the people that's known me since, like, 2020, 2021. So, the story goes with this level is that I was gonna make this Extreme Demon Mega collab using one of F777's, like, more recent songs. And I posted some parts to PXGD. It looked pretty... for the time. Most Mega Collab Extremes do died very, very, very quickly. But some people still remembered it. And literally every single time it was brought up by literally anyone, I would just get so unreasonably pissed off at that. Like, I don't want to blame the level specifically, but I literally couldn't stand the sight, the sound, the fucking smell, I could not stand being related to that level in any way, shape, or form. And I would just get so upset every single time it was even, like, the name of the level was even uttered. And I guess I should take this chance to apologize for some of the things I've said to certain people in the audience right now regarding debates over this level, because it was petty and stupid, and I'm over it now, as you can see. But yeah, I guess I can consider this level a really useful exercise in just moving on and being proud of the things that you've created, no matter how cringe or weird or dumb you may find them. But, yeah. Verification streams of this level will be starting
What?
next week or two.
What?
Somewhere for spring break in a couple of days, so as soon as I get home, I promise you guys I will be on that.
Okay.
Because, yeah. This level truly does mean a lot to me, and if you made it to the premiere, I'm really glad you're here, and I really hope you enjoyed the level. Anyways, with all that being said, I've been Leatonic.
And I can't make good outros. Absolute cinema! I knew it. Dude. I've been in this server for 5 years, and I don't know if there's ever been a time I've been this speechless. Like, I genuinely don't even know if there's anything I could compare to this. This is, like, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Because it's more of an April Fool's thing than it is a me thing. But it's more that, like, because of the way the idea was built, it was kind of deliberately kept away from me. But, like, I don't know. I feel obligated to say thank you, even if it's not a thing specifically for me, because I don't know what else to say. How else do you respond to that? How else am I supposed to look at that on my monitor and come up with words to say into my microphone? Like, what? I knew this dumb outro. As soon as, like, by the way, I just want to make it clear. As soon as you open this and this appeared on the screen, I knew it was fake. Like, this is a really good joke. I'll give you credit where credit's due. But, like, I just had this feeling. I was like, no, it's real. It's so real that this is not the build-up. Like, I don't know. As cool as it would have been if I did fall for this, like, the way everybody else that was in on the collab talked about it, that's not something that you can fake. Like, it's just the way everyone was talking about working on their parts and stuff, like, even though it only happened every now and then, that's not the kind of thing that you would be able to... Dude, you put the... Oh my god! Wait, I didn't even notice that at first. I just glanced and saw my name. Dude, the level of effort put into this. Oh my god, you guys are absolute geniuses, dude. How did you guys even, like... EVW and Dansman, are you, like, I don't know what else to, because that's the thing, I said it before and it felt rude, but I really did not think that this was I didn't think this was a thing that would ever happen. Like, all the debates about it, all the whatever, you talked about it in the outro of the video, I thought that was just something that was just gonna go around forever, that it was just like, every 6 months the level would just randomly come up, and we would argue about it and whatever, and then I would be like, oh, why are you so mad? It's just a level. And then you'd be like, you wouldn't get it. And then it would be this whole big thing. I just thought that was going to literally drag on forever. And then instead, and it looks fun. So, like, you always complain about how, like, the gameplay was, like, unrecoverable. But there's so many references to the original level, and it still looks, like, so good. Like, even this moving platform spider thing, and then it turns red at Joe's part, or I guess what used to be Joe's part. Like, And then the asymmetrical duel thing too, like, I remember this level way better than I should for something that the creator literally wanted to wipe off the face of the earth in every way possible. But there are so many subtle references to the original that I picked up on that, like, every 5 seconds of this premiere, I was just, like, screaming. I was like, what is happening? How this is not real? I still haven't come to, like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and freak out just as much as I'm freaking out right now. Because I'm not even gonna, like, be able to process that this happened. And then I'm gonna wake up and be like, oh yeah, that is real. Like, what? And, like, this is also, this part, at least as far as I know, isn't inspired by anything, just because the original level, I don't think ever got this far. At least whatever copy I played in, like, 2021 or 2022 didn't get this far, but... oh my god. Like... and, honestly, like... full credit to you guys, because you were screen sharing the thing, and I saw that the song was Shockwave, and it took me a while, but eventually I did believe you when you said that that was a fake thing you made just to throw me off, because you knew I was going to see it. It took like 2 whole days, but eventually you did actually convince me that this was fake. Rate Conscience, Never Afraid, Starshine City Blues, I can't see the rest of them because the thing covers up the thing. Thermal Core, Dimwit, Aurora. Dude, there's so many levels that need to get rated, bro. I can't. This end screen is awesome, too, dude. Oh my god. Like, I don't know what to say. I started this by saying I didn't know what to say, and I'm ending it by saying I don't know what to say. But yet I spent the whole middle section saying so much. I don't, like... Outens put the list together. Like, what, like... but, like... what? Like, what, like, what the... well, for the next 24 hours, we have, like, a lot to explain. Yeah, you do. But I get it now. Okay. There have been a handful of secrets that you guys have kept for the sake of whatever. Okay, first of all, first thing I want to clarify. I've had, like, 7 viewers for the entire premiere. So, is that all of you guys? Like, did you guys intentionally come here and beg me to watch the thing on stream just so that you could all watch my reaction? Like, is that why none of you left to watch the premiere? Did you all only want to watch the premiere because you wanted to watch my reaction? Like, was this all planned out that you guys were going to watch me stream it? Maybe, kinda, might be. I mean, dude, like... I don't know, man. Like, I've done a lot of things in my life, and I've done a lot of things in this server, and I've questioned myself as a person a lot. But the fact that you guys all came together, and because, like, I was saying it wasn't a thing for me, and it still doesn't feel like it is. It feels like it's more April Fool's than it is for me, but, like, I'm still a major enough part of why this is what it is, and, like, I don't know, I have to have done something right, you know? Maybe I can tell myself whatever I want to say about how I view myself, but if you guys put in that much effort to build something like this and keep it away from me, and, like, I don't know. I gotta be doing something right if you guys cared enough to even try that hard. But, are you just leaving the title and thumbnail as this, by the way? Are you gonna, like, change it to the, like, actual thing, or is it just gonna, like, stay as this forever? Because I feel like it would be kind of funny if it's just this, and then you click on it, and then you go in here, and then it's not that. But for a bit, yeah. I mean, okay. I guess it makes sense to at least keep it like that for the rest of the day. But what even, like... okay. I see most of you guys are in call. You guys want me to just end the stream right now, and I'll just join call, and you guys can explain everything, instead of having to go through my chat? Because I don't think anybody else is in the stream other than you guys anyway. I don't think there's any point in just streaming this anymore. But I did record that whole thing, so that's getting in the video, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of this is gonna be like a record watch hours for me, though. Because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and I've had basically 7 or 8 viewers the entire time. So, thank you guys. I'm making that bag. I'm getting about half of a cent from that. So that's really useful. I'll put that towards, I don't know, investing in PXGD coin, the new cryptocurrency that we've just released. Alright. Ending stream now. Goodbye, everyone, and then hello again in approximately 14 seconds.